What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're out here tonight and we are going to try to weld some new floor plates in over the tires or over where the fenders would be. It's a deck over trailer, but anyway, the original stuff was 3/16 that they cut out and raised up because it was rubbing. I've got something else planned for that. We're going to lower the spring hangers, but anyway, I got some 1/4-inch plate. I got some lights set up out here. I wanted to work on this morning, but it was raining up to about 1 or 2 p.m. It quit raining, the sun come out, and then it was like 95 degrees and you couldn't walk outside without melting. So we're doing it tonight. This is the plate right here. Hopefully it is correct. I had somebody cut this on a CNC plasma, and so we're going to see if we can get this drug out. I'm guessing that probably weighs 160, 170 pounds of sheet for each of those right there. So I'm gonna set you guys up over here. We're gonna try to get this drug out of here, and I went across this with a flat disc and tried to clean up some of the surface rust there a little bit. I didn't get too picky with it, but anyway, we'll try to get this on here and get it lined up. Hopefully it fits, and then we'll get the welder fired up and see if we can get it welded in place. I've got some lights set up here on top of the trailer, as you can see. So we got some light out here. Hopefully you'll be able to see what's going on, and I'll be able to see what's going on. So let me get my tripod over here and we'll get you guys set up and get started. This is pretty much almost a 4x8 sheet of 1/4-inch diamond plate. It likes just a little bit thin. The two pieces making a whole 4x8. Looks like it's going to fit. I'm going to pull the truck out of the way and we'll get this shimmied in place up here. All right, guys, so I've got both of the plates laid up here and put in place. I've got about 3/4 of an inch from the edge here so that I can lay a weld bead here. I'm not really going to be able to weld anything right here where these boards meet. The other side is pretty much sitting on the center of the I-beam there. As you can see, back here we got decent fit up. It butts up right here. I'll be able to lay a bead across this. I got a little bit of a gap right here, as you can see. That's just the factory out of squareness of the trailer, I guess. You can kind of see right there, but that's not bad. I'll be able to fill that up where it's messed up right there and bent. But what I've done is I went down through here with a paint pen there, a little marker, one of these silver streak mark-offs. Those are pretty handy, a little better than soapstone if you need a fine line. But I'm going to try to do a 6-on-12 well spacing is what I have in mind, instead of running a solid bead all the way down. The well 6 inches right here, we're going to skip 6 inches, which that puts you 12 inches from the center of this well to the center of this well. And you don't have to draw it out like this. You can put your mark well 6 inches and then put another mark and do it as you go, or build a template to do this. But I just went along and marked it out. So you got 6, skip 6, well 6, skip 6, well 6, all the way down the plate on both sides. And it comes out on the back side. It's just over 6 right here, this last well, about 6 3/4 or so. But that'll work fine. I'll probably weld this on the back all the way across, just because something catching right here, wanting to pull this up. If you're trying to drag something up the trailer or something low, it could catch right here. So I'll probably go ahead and run a full weld across that just for that reason. The other side over here, I'm going to stitch weld the same way. And like I say, I don't think I can do anything with the front here other than making weld some up under the bottom there, because of the way those boards fit in. I could have got this plate cut a little bit shorter, I guess, but I thought it'd be best if it fit up pretty close like that. But anyway, I'm going to get the welder in here, drug out, get the wire feeder drug out. Not sure how much trouble this is going to be to get it, and about 100 foot of hose here to drag around. Running this diesel welding machine with a wire feeder off of it. Bottles up against the wall here, and you see all this hose and stuff I got to get drug out there. We're going to be welding this with a dual shield flux core, which has got flux in it, and it also takes a gas. It penetrates a lot better than standard hardwire, and it's faster. So that's the advantages of that, if you've never heard in it before. It does have a little bit of slag on it, but it chips off really easy and everything. So let me get this drug out here, and I'll get you guys set up. All right guys, I got everything hooked up. I think we're just about ready to go. I had to move my gas bottle. The hose wouldn't quite reach. I have a adapter that I could have put a longer hose, but the bottle is getting a little bit low anyway, so I just walked it to the front door here, and time I get done with this, it'll probably be time to refill it. So anyway, everything's ready to go. Let's get started. one here on there. When I was starting out, you could probably hear it. My wire, I think, got some water in it. That flux core wire will absorb some moisture like a welding rod, and it was wanting to start and stop. Another thing is I'm using jumper cables from my ground over here, so I may not have a good ground. Could have been causing it because my lead's not good enough. I got jumper cables hooked, tied back here on the back of the trailer to extend my ground out. So I don't know what the issue was, but I got it corrected and it's doing a little better now. But anyway, I don't have a whole lot of heat on it. Trying not to put no more heat than I had to in there, but that looks like a pretty good bead to me. When you weld it on a large piece of plate like this, if you get too much heat on it, you will warp the plate all up and it'll be junk. But this here, where this gap was, it tied in real good and everything. Oh, it looks pretty good to me. And you can see how I stitch welded that. So I think that's going to work out pretty good. I'm going to go over there and do the other side, and we'll take a look at the finished project there when we get done. Alright guys, that's a wrap on that. Took a little over an hour 15, hour 20. I don't know if you guys noticed when I was welding, I was laying these pliers like right here. That way I can start on my mark, because when you're welding you can't see your mark, and when you can see these edges of these pliers. You can use a screwdriver, welding rod, or whatever you got, but you can follow it on, you can see that, and you can get good, pretty good weld spacing doing it that way. If you've got a whole lot of this to do, you can make like a template out of something, like a piece of flat bar with a leg sticking off of it, and actually lay it up here, and you'll be able to see the leg sticking off of the flat bar. I did that before on stuff that I've had a whole lot of stuff to weld, but this here is easy just to mark it out and lay something on it. But I got all that done. I'll take you around here to the other side and take a look at this one. How well it's picking up on camera. I think that wire had some moisture in it. It started welding a little better when I got on this side over here. Have to run a flat disc across it, maybe knock some of these BBs off. I don't think they're stuck very bad, but anyway, got it all welded up there. And as I say, the back here, I just welded across solid because the way this has been up right here, I don't want anything to catch when it's going up if you have to drag something up it or whatever the case. But pretty happy with that. It looks good. I'm gonna knock the BBs off of it, and then that'll be ready for paint as far as that goes. But we got a lot more welding to do on the trailer, so stay tuned for that. I think I'm gonna call it a wrap for tonight. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video.